Hello guys, welcome back to Self Study YouTube channel. This video lecture is for 10th standard SSC board students, and today we are starting with Unit 1 1.1 of English, Where the Mind is Without Fear, a beautiful poem written by Rabindranath Tagore. So let us start with it. First we are going to solve the warming up exercise because it is also very important. So let us solve the first question given in warming up, which is pair up with your partner and match the terms with the given meaning. Now there are few words, 5 words over here, and the meanings are jumbled, so we have to just match them. Humanism means a rationalistic outlook towards humans rather than a divine or supernatural one. Patriotism, quality of being patriotic, vigorous support for one's country. Internationalism, state or process of being international. Liberalism, holding liberal views. Environmentalism, concern about the action aimed at protecting environment. So this is very easy, as we know we are able to solve it. Now next is question number 2. Poems in English are of different types: sonnet, limerick, ballad, elegy, free verse, epic, lyric, humorous, idyll. These are over here the meanings or the description of the given types of poems over here. We have to just write the name in front of it. So let us solve this. So the first one is a long story poem, often mythical. This is epic. A short story poem with message. This is ballad. A poem of 14 lines. This is sonnet. So this is the description, and we have to just write the types of poem. A song like poem. This is called lyric, which we see in music. So lyrics, which is a song like poem. A poem with no uniformity of rhythm and rhyme, etc. So this is free verse poem, which do not have any rhyme scheme. So that is free verse. A poem set in picturesque rustic background. This is idyll. A sad poem lamenting death of loved one. This is elegy. Okay. A 5-line short funny poem with rhyme scheme A B B A. Now whenever you find this rhyme scheme, mark it as limerick. Okay. Next is a poem written just to create humor. This is humorous poem. Humor means funny poems, to laugh someone, to make someone laugh. So this was our question number 2. We have studied question number 1 as well. So learn this because in MCQs, so learn this because in filling the blanks types like this, you are given this such type of questions. So prepare them. Next we have introduction to the poet. Now this poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, is written by our famous poet, which is Rabindranath Tagore. He is from India. He is an Indian author. Okay, so let us study about Rabindranath Tagore, the poet of this poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear. Rabindranath Tagore, 1861 to 1941, so this is his birth year and this is his death year, was the author of Gitanjali. Gitanjali is a book of poems written by Rabindranath Tagore. So a collection of short poems in his book Gitanjali. So this poem is also taken from that book, and it's profoundly sensitive, means very great, fresh and beautiful verse. He became the first non-European to win Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. Now look at this year 1930. This means that Tagore was there during the British rule in India. So therefore he was a non-European, means he was Indian, and he received the award of Nobel Prize. He was the first Indian or the non-European to receive this award in literature. Okay, because of his work of Gitanjali. This poem is one of his vastly read and discussed poem. It was originally composed in Bengali and later he himself translated it into English. This poem is from his Nobel Prize winning anthology Gitanjali. I told you before. So this poem was originally, first he wrote it in Bengali language as he was from Bengal, and then he translated this Bengali from Bengali to English. He himself translated it. So this poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, is taken from that anthology which is known as Gitanjali, the book written by him, Gitanjali. Anthology means a collection of poems. So Gitanjali is one example of it. So Tagore lived during the time when India was ruled by the British, I told you earlier. In this poem, besides political freedom from British, Tagore also appeals to God for social, educational and economic freedom for the people of India. Now this poem is his vision India, the India he wants to be in future. So Tagore wants India to be fearless, and so everything what Tagore wishes India to be in future is given in this poem. So we are going to see this poem in the next part, which is our part 2 of this lesson, in which we are going to discuss this poem. I'm going to explain this poem, as well as we are going to discuss these questions in the box given over here. And this poem also we are going to discuss some important meanings given there, and also I'll give you some meanings while teaching. So this was for today's lecture. We have started warming up and introduction to the poet. In the next part we'll see the actual poem, the questions based upon it and the meanings, and in the third part we will see about the exercise. We will solve exercise. I'll just tell you what important things are there in exercise. So this was for today's lecture. I hope you liked this video. If you did, consider subscribing to Self Study YouTube channel. Until then, keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.